everyone. Welcome to episode number 61 of the Unknown Games podcast. I am your host, Adrian, the adopted failure chicken.
Why adopt? What?
I mean, I adopted the nickname. It's not complete yet.
Yeah. Okay. You just say the failure chicken. I thought it sounded like someone adopted you. Okay.
I'm an adopted failure chicken, you know. It's not complete yet. The process isn't done. So
you're not a complete failure yet, but you're on the way.
No, I'm gonna reverse that when I eat those 100 nuggets, man. It's happening one day. One day it's happening. And the voice you hear over there is my co-host. What's your name?
I am. No, I don't have anything. I'm the game duck.
It's just Alex the game duck. Quack quack.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Yeah. So, today I don't know. It's kind of chill. I was debating even like starting this episode. Honestly, I was talking to Alex before the show. And I was just like, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I was like that the entire time for like 10 minutes. Alex was probably like, can you just make up your mind? Just do one or the other. No.
What? You're talking to me? It's all like...
Yeah, I was talking to you. Who else am I talking to?
Oh, no,
who
else
am I talking to?
Yeah, we can podcast. Yeah.
It's like we can podcast. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining us. If you are listening on your audio source, Flame Melon, yo noob, welcome to the chat. Welcome back, my friend. Or if you're here on Twitch live with us, you know we are always happy to have you. And of course, you feel free to if you're listening via like iTunes or something, feel free to leave a review for us. And if you were on Twitch, be sure to follow myself, NinjaTrixta, and my co-host Alex at Root24. See, we got it all lined up right now for you. And today, I don't know, we're just going to be chilling. Honestly, I don't really have much to talk about. I don't even know what I played this week. I know I finished up the Pathless.
There you go. That's one game.
I did do one game. I don't know. What about you? What did you do anything?
Like this week?
This week?
I'm still playing through Yakuza 0 on stream, and I finished Chrono Trigger actually last Thursday.
Okay.
Done that. I'm going to be moving on to probably just another game within a couple of days here, but it is December. Well, it's not December now. It's December tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna be looking into a bunch of new games coming out in the first couple of weeks or so.
Yeah, we got the giant, the behemoth.
Yeah, I know.
Cyberpunk.
Right? Exactly. Density to go. Wait, what?
What? Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, that game.
Yeah,
I was thinking of something else. Sorry.
Wait. What game were you thinking of? There's only one game.
Density to go, like that. You know.
No, Ninja to Go. Only you play that game. Ain't no one else playing Ninja to Go.
Oh man, I don't know. Had a pretty big hype stream for TGS. Did you watch the Square Enix stream?
No, not for that game. Not for that game. I mean,
you missed out.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know. But
the game has VR support. Actually, if you have a PlayStation via PSVR, you can play that in VR, and that would be actually exciting.
You were trying to sell the concept of a train game, a game where you drive a train and it's a simulation. When you're not actually even driving it, you don't. I mean, you're managing the train. That's what it is.
You're driving it.
You don't drive trains though. No one drives trains.
Well,
do you consider managing or like managing the train, like the speed and stuff, driving, or would you like?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, just because you can't turn on a train doesn't mean you're not driving it.
I need one of these. I need like a steering wheel for the train, and I need a foot on the pedal.
You have the lever. One is. Have you never driven? I guess you never driven a train before. Right?
No, I've never driven. So have you driven a train before?
Speed. Yeah, one is speed, and then you do.
Where did you drive this train?
Oh, train driving school. I don't know. It's mandatory actually in Canada.
This is when you're just supposed to say I played Densha to Go, and I got my XP there.
Yeah, it's mandatory. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, Noob says he's got 2 hours before school starts, and so he's gonna be chilling with us. So we have a wonderful person here, Noob, who found me through, I believe, Undertale, which I have to go back and play that game. That's actually what I'm doing next.
Almost sounds like you're like, oh yeah, I found my soulmate through Undertale.
What? No. But yeah, games we've been playing, everybody. I have been playing the Pathless, and for the past, I would say month for sure. I started in early, maybe like the second week of November, and then was playing it about 2 or 3 times a week on stream. And I gotta say, like it's a really chill game. I mean, it is the concept of just chilling out in nature, going and doing some little puzzles with you and your little bird, and trying to cleanse the world of darkness.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely doesn't like immediately jump out at you as something that's like really exciting when I explain it. But if you ever have seen like the trailer for the game, it's definitely the way it's visually presented uh in terms of like when you're running on, and I mean I should pull up let me pull up a something so everyone can see it. Just because it is like it is a really nice little chill game, and the curator is the guy I believe who did Abzu. I don't know if you've.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is honestly a very chill game. That's the game where you just swim with fishes.
Yeah.
Not like
I've never played that one. I haven't really played a lot of chill games, honestly. I played, I guess, Journey and Flow. So any like the couple of games from that game company, but no, I haven't played those ones at all. Are they kind of the same or what?
Yeah, I would say that that Abzu is literally, actually, I mean, it's not literally. I would compare it to Journey.
Okay.
Yeah, with a little bit of flower. It's definitely along that same vein. And you definitely don't have to worry about dying. And even in the Pathless, you don't have to worry about dying, but you will have those moments where you think, oh man, I might have to get like a restart point or something like that. But
sure.
it totally, it's just one of those type of chill games where you can relax in. But this one, they actually put a little bit more game elements into it. So that it does definitely feel more like there's more of a story that's happening. There's text, there's dialogues, there's puzzles that are happening, and all those things come together to make you really feel like you're playing more of a game instead of with Journey and the other games and Flower and Flow and those kind of things. You just feel like you're just in the world to enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
It's like one of those things. Let me see if I can get this footage up really quick. And Melon Noob, oh man, Noob just brought he just bought the hydrate, and once again I don't have my drink. I felt like a failure. Root, you're drinking for me.
Yeah,
Noob,
well, that was not intentional, but yeah.
It's never intentional. It's never like that. So you haven't played a lot of just chill games before?
Aside from like the stuff from that game company, not really. It's hard to like say like, oh yeah, I played a chill game or whatever. When like, I mean, if I think about the games that I would consider chill, it's really not much. I don't know. No, that's it really. I don't play a lot of those atmospheric kind of artsy games really.
But yeah. So I mean, like this is an example of a puzzle that's happening. A lot of it is the main character uses a bow and arrow to shoot, to manipulate her speed, and also to kind of like solve puzzles. I mean, little Zelda style easy puzzles, or to difficult. They don't really take you that long to do, and it's honestly it's just relaxing. There's probably about 10 to 15 different puzzles per level, which can take you a little while to kind of get to and to get through. I played the game for about 22 hours.
So and and you
I got
beat
everything.
This? You beat this already?
Yeah.
So it took you what, like two playthroughs or what? How many? Did you just one playthrough. Stream this or what?
I just exclusively streamed this.
Okay. How many streams did it take you then? Like 3 streams?
Probably like 5, I think.
Okay.
3 or 5. This is the last area, and it's probably about 2 of the game's areas put together. But yeah, everything takes place in a different little environment. You have, different types of you've got winter, spring, summer, fall is the best way to kind of say it. And you also have like this little vision that lets you know where you need to go, because the game doesn't tell you. So anything that lights up red on the map, that lets you know. Yeah, that lets you know like, hey, there's something that you need to do here in order to cleanse the darkness, which is red in this game.
Okay.
So you light the towers, you go fight the boss, and I think that's the thing that's really good about this game, are the boss fights. And I wanted to see if I can just show one right here. It's running with the bosses. Is what I call it, and it's just so much fun because there's just I don't know. It's just the way it's like cinematically presented. There's a lot of like good music that's going on, and it really is just, I don't know. Like there's something about running and shooting the bow and arrow in this game and just increasing your speed. And I think this is what stood out to a lot of people when they first saw the game. This is what the trade shows kind of showed it off. Really, just doing is running on the ground, shooting the bow. You can see you don't really take damage. You just get hit and stunned, and then
and it kind of stops your
stops your momentum
speed a little bit. Yeah, so that's how you punish the player, by making them feel bad that they're not going fast anymore.
Yep. And then you just kind of like shoot some parts on the boss, and the bosses have multiple phases. So I don't want to spoil any of the phases or how you do it, because each of the bosses are completely different in how they attack. Only this sequence, the first sequence, is pretty similar for all of them. I mean, it's pretty much the same. But I got to say that I totally enjoyed playing it, and I don't think it's gonna like make anyone go crazy and win some crazy awards. You know, it's not my Hades.
I mean, it might win some of the more artistic ones, like BAFTA, the British Arts. What is it? What does that even stand for? BAFTA again, like British Arts something.
Oh, good point.
But they usually do more of the artsy ones. Yeah,
the artsy ones. It definitely does have a. I don't know if I can call it a unique art style per se, but it definitely has a good. Just, I don't know. You feel relaxed when you're doing it, and I felt like I was checking things off in a list when I was going through doing the puzzles and just, clearing the darkness. Unlike something like Cyberpunk, where I can't handle it. I can't check off the list. I can't check off anything in that game.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do in a game like Cyberpunk.
So, I encourage, if you want to check it out, if anyone wants to check it out, it's a fun little game. Like I said, it only took me about 22 hours, and you'll enjoy I don't know. I think maybe you won't enjoy the story as much. I thought the story kicked in a lot much more at the end of the game, where they definitely started getting into like not just her, but there's actually a person called the God Slayer. They start to get into what he does, and this is one of those annoying puzzles. Use the bird to help solve you. Anyways, that's all I've been playing. What about you? You've been playing Yakuza 0, but.
Well, I stream Yakuza 0. Like I only play on stream, and I finished Chrono Trigger. But aside from that, just like when I'm not streaming, it's usually just Apex Legends or Phasmophobia recently. How is
the experience for Chrono Trigger on time number? Like how many times have you played it now?
Total, like in my life, not too many, not a lot compared to a lot of people who really enjoy that game. Personally, this is probably only like my 5th time playing through Chrono Trigger, I think.
Oh, well, still 5 is more than me. I'm at 0, but I've never played a game 5 times. I just want to say, thanks, Noob, for the shout out. Thanks for calling us your favorite streamer.
Well, I think you specifically is your streamer.
Well, thank you. I wanted to share the love, but thanks, Noob. My heart has been touched. Undertale, it brings people together. Anyways, so but for number 5, I've never played a game 5 times. I've only played a game maybe twice.
I think Chrono Trigger might be my most played game, actually, if I think about it.
Is there a reason that you go back to it though? Like,
yeah, so there's something about Chrono Trigger that just makes it easy to play. The pacing it's really good. Like you don't spend too much time in one area.
Okay.
Dungeons really, honestly, they're not that long, and like the whole story is fairly short. If you're just gonna do like a clean playthrough, as in like not a new game plus playthrough, you're only gonna be playing for about like 25 hours, really, like minimal grinding.
Okay.
It's a short game. It's got really good pacing because it moves really quickly. And I don't think like the bosses are too difficult or anything like that. It's just a very easy game to play, I think.
Yeah. But I mean, like I remember you had played earlier this year, and I'm trying to remember the name of the game. Was it called Chrono Breakers? No.
You think of Crosscode?
Crosscode, there we go. Crosscode, which you had bought intending for it to be, kind of like a spiritual, an homage to Chrono Trigger itself. And that was, it was a little bit different than what you actually got, but it not too different from Chrono Trigger. But going back to Chrono Trigger and then having that earlier this year, were there any things that you kind of wish that some game going forward, if they decide to do something like, why can't I remember that game's name? You just said it.
Crosscode?
like crosscode, that you would like them to implement into it to make like a kind of like Chrono Trigger like game?
It's tough to say because like Crosscode, like when I saw like screenshots for Crosscode, I was like, oh, this looks like a game that I would enjoy. It looks like a little bit like an action RPG. Like I had just finished Trials of Mana prior to that.
Right.
So I was in the mood for something like a little bit of a retro RPG. So I looked at Crosscode and I'm like, this looks like something I would really enjoy just because of the art style, the pixel art. And I just finished Trials of Mana, so I wanted to play like an action RPG. So I bought Crosscode. Turns out Crosscode is fairly different than what I thought it was actually going to be.
Right. It was like, because there were a lot more puzzles.
Yeah,
so because you got like stuck for like a minute on some of the stuff in there.
Those puzzles are kind of hard, I think. Like I think if you're the kind of person who like you've played a Zelda game before and you're like, hey, the puzzles in Zelda are pretty cool. I want a game that has a lot of these kind of puzzles, maybe more difficult puzzles because I'm an adult and these Zelda puzzles are for babies or whatever. I think Crosscode is for you then. Like that would probably scratch the itch.
Okay, because like.
No, I mean like to answer your question of like what can games do to be more like Chrono Trigger. I don't know. Because if you remember, there's been a couple games by a studio called Tokyo RPG Factory.
Yes. Right? What is it? Lost Sphere and also I Am Setsuna. Yeah, like both of those were supposed to be. Did those have any people from the original staff?
I think they might have had a few people, maybe not from the staff, not from this game, not from Chrono Trigger, but from Square Enix actually.
Okay.
But the idea behind Tokyo RPG Factory was to capture the spirit of a game like Chrono Trigger.
Right.
It was obvious. I think they were like they even said so in some of the marketing materials or whatever, like inspired by Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
I played both those games and I did not finish either of those games.
It wasn't like Chrono Trigger.
I just don't know what it was. And on the surface, no, it is like Chrono Trigger.
But is it the characters? Is that it's what probably, it is? Like the story or something?
I think it's a story and maybe the characters. Because like what makes it? Here's the question: is like what makes a game? Like if you look at Chrono Trigger right now and you're like, let's make a game exactly like Chrono Trigger.
Yeah,
what are you gonna copy? What are you gonna copy?
Right now, and it just looks like if you look at Breath of Fire, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't immediately think what's different, but I mean like this right here, this kind of like fighting and not going into a turn-based screen, that's kind of different. But even if someone does that, right, does that make it Chrono Trigger like?
Yeah, that's the thing. So like I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, they both pretty much like the battle system for Chrono. It's basically the same. Like it is the same battle system. Pretty much, right?
Okay.
That being said, like I played both those games and I'm like, okay, this is familiar in a fun way. And the soundtrack, I actually really enjoyed the soundtrack for I Am Setsuna. It's really cool, by the way. It's all piano, like all piano.
Yeah. I remember that was one of the things that I wanted to, but here's the thing, like I feel like it's almost somewhat. Was I Am Setsuna kind of somber?
Oh my god, yeah, it is it's
literally called I Am Setsuna.
It's a depressing game, yeah.
And I feel like maybe some part of Chrono Trigger, like the DNA, and I've only listened to the soundtrack umpteenth amount of times, but I always felt like it was something that was like really fun. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah,
like
it has a lot of like fun moments to it, yeah.
All right, Noob, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day at school. Continue.
Yeah, no. It's I don't know what it is. So like they set out with this goal in mind to like to capture the spirit of Chrono Trigger. And I can't say if they succeeded, you know what I mean? Because like the games didn't, realistically, they didn't do very well.
If you put it that, they didn't, and I think like Lost Sphere, which came after I Am Setsuna.
Yeah, right, that's right.
Was supposed to like do
better.
I
think they did, but like still like not a lot of people are talking about it.
Yeah, I think the only game after that really, I mean, it didn't capture Chrono Trigger vibes, but was Octopath Traveler in terms of just being like a more traditional RPG, JRPG. Like had that old school feeling that had you just like, oh man, this is really cool. And a lot of it came with the graphics, like the art style, the pixel art style that they kind of modernized it a little bit more.
Right.
But what I've heard is that the story, unfortunately, isn't what it should have been. I mean, I think you play as 8 different characters through 8 different storylines essentially,
Right.
but they don't actually connect or matter in some way. Like maybe
well,
that's
have you played the game or
no. I've been looking at it. I almost bought it on when it was on sale
on like Steam or something, right?
Yeah, on Steam because I really do want to play it. It looks really fun.
Yeah, it is really good. I mean, so actually I didn't finish, but my girlfriend like finished it. I was watching her play it. She played basically my copy, right? But like, so it is 8 characters and they do intertwine. Like you do meet all the characters. So you choose one character to start with.
Okay.
And then as you go on, you'll meet the other characters and you kind of tackle each storyline one by one. So you start with one character, right?
Okay.
It's like, let's say chapter 1 of his story or her story.
Right.
And then you'll bump into someone, like you can kind of go in any order, maybe. Yeah, you can go in any order. So you'll bump into like another character.
Okay.
And then you start chapter 1 of their story. And then after a while, like you'll finish chapter 1 of your main character story, and it's like chapter 2, but you actually can't do chapter 2 just yet. You got to do some other stuff. So you gotta like meet some other characters, do their chapters, and then you can go back and do chapter 2 of your main character, then you do chapter 2 of another character. And then you do chapter 3, chapter 4, and then eventually you have done all of their stories. But all the parties,
stories.
like all the characters, do eventually meet, and you do actually like have all of them.
Okay.
And
that's
you're just kind of like there for the ride. So in the mind of each character, they are the main character of their story. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, which makes sense. Yeah. I mean, if you're in a party, you're the main character of the story, even if you're not the main character.
Right.
From your point of view, you know.
When you do any character's story, they are the main character, but like your main character, the player, is you're there experiencing it with them, basically, right?
Okay.
So you will eventually just do all of the stories, but the biggest criticism of the story of Octopath, and hopefully they change this in the sequel, is despite the fact that you actually do have all characters and you kind of meet and you'll kind of mingle.
Okay.
There's no like super overarching connecting story. You know what I mean? All eight of these characters, they're kind of just acquaintances on the ride for each of their own stories.
Okay.
Like so they're all there doing their thing, but there's nothing like a super villain.
Wait, they're not actually connected by a super villain? Like
no.
It's kind of like, hey, I met you and I met you. We're all on our way to get off at this town.
No.
They're not even at the town. Like there's not even a town to link them.
There's nothing really linking them other than the fact that they're just like, in each character's eyes, each other character is just like a party member.
Huh.
So like
that is strange.
Yeah. So you eventually do all of these 8 characters' stories. So like one is out for revenge, one is out to find like, who killed her father or whatever, you know what I mean? And you're like, oh, you see through to the conclusion of that character's story, but there's no super villain that was like, it was I pulling the strings behind the curtain for all of you. Right. And all 8 of these characters, come together and like, this is our common enemy. There's none of that, actually.
Which is actually pretty interesting. That sounds really bold to me that they would try to tell a story like that. Because that defeats any tropes of any story that would have a band of characters together.
Yeah, and I feel like me personally, like I wanted that. Like I did want, like once you do all of the stories, it's like some shadowy figure from like the heavens or something. It's like,
right.
I am draining this planet of resources. Some super stereotypical JRPG kind of thing.
That is true. Like,
and then you're like, oh, let's come together and defeat this great evil. There's actually none of that. So some people didn't like that. Some people are like, oh, it actually doesn't make sense for that to even happen. So it's fine how it is. But, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends. Maybe, like you said, if for the sequel, they've got more stuff ready to set up. Maybe that's something that they're thinking about doing more long form, which it would have been kind of cool if it was. And maybe the game does play like a little like a slice of life as well, which would actually be kind of cool if anyone could make a slice of life game where you would have a slice of life, but from each different perspective of like someone in the classroom or something. It would like Lucky Star Slice of Life, the game.
I guess
that would be chaos, but Azumanga Daioh, from
I think there must be at least like a game of something like Azumanga Daioh.
I don't know that there has to be, right? Maybe on DS,
there has to be.
like on DS or something like that.
Yeah, or PS2 or something.
Are there Haruhi games? Well, I mean, yeah, there has to be at least a light novel version of
there's got to be like something. Yeah, I mean, there's like there's a couple of like Haruhi games actually. Yeah, there's at least 2 Azumanga Daioh games. 2002, 2004.
Is it DS
for the PlayStation and the Game Boy Advance?
Oh wow!
And there was also an arcade game for some reason.
What do you do in
the arcade game?
In the arcade, I'm kind of wondering, like, what do you do in those? That seems kind of like it's a.
I don't know. I was trying to go to the official website, but it's long gone. Like that was over almost 15 years ago at this point. So,
the Xenosaga 1 website is still up.
It's still up.
It's still up. So there's
Xenosaga 1. Xenosaga 1's like what, 2005?
That was PS2, yeah. So
this is 2002, so a little older.
If I told you that the Xenosaga 1 website probably still looks like the Azumanga Daioh website does.
It looks like garbage.
Would look like, yeah, it's probably the same,
We take a look here. Xenosaga. I don't. If I type in Xenosaga, it's gonna show up like Wikipedia is gonna be the first hit, like the actual official website. Oh my god, I found it now.
Yeah.
It looks like it looks fucking bad.
It looks bad. I think there was a retrospective on Kotaku that my friend sent me. A friend of the show, Anthony, sent me. I still haven't read it, but it's just like the history of Monolith Software, kind of chronological detailing. I guess their journey from Xenogears to Xenosaga to then Xenoblade.
Yeah, and then the other Xenoblade games.
Yeah.
Man, so. I wish they. Man, I want to remaster. Did you know that there was a guy just named Matthews in Xenosaga 1? I forgot about that.
Wait, who?
There's Matthews.
I guess he's Saint Matthew then.
I'm on the website right now. There's like Shion Uzuki, Cosmos Chaos, Momo Jr., and then some dude named Matthews, and some dude named Tawny. I think it's supposed to be Tony, but it's Tawny with 2 N's. I'm on the Japanese website. It's Tonny.
Wait, is that who was Shion's friend? The guy friend who was such a coward, who were just like,
that's Alan. That's
Alan. Yeah, Alan, yo, bro.
Alan sucks, yeah.
I don't know if he ever manned up in the entire series.
No, well, did you finished 3, right? You finished 3?
I can't remember what happened to Alan.
Yeah, no, he mans up like at the very end of 3.
Didn't he have a thing for her though? Like he had like a thing,
like
he was like
the whole series. Yeah. No, at the very end of 3. Like literally like right before the final boss fight.
What he should have said was, I remember when you looked deformed. And now you look beautiful.
Yeah, no, I still liked you even when you were in your Xenosaga 1 design.
When you were in that 1 design, it's just like Xenosaga 1 versus
3, especially
2 and 3. Oh my goodness, 3 is like a whole. Like 2 feels like it just feels flat for some reason. Everything feels flat, like uninspired. In 2, it's just like, it looks nicer, cool. But then 3 is like,
Shion looks like I don't know what the word is, but she looks good in 3.
I don't know what the word is, but she looks good.
She looks really good in 3,
yeah. Yeah. Gosh, man, we need to listen, Bandai Namco. If you can do it for Dot Hack, you can do it for Xenosaga. I don't get it. You've got a whole. Does Monolith own that? Like, no, they don't.
No, Bandai Namco owns Xenosaga. Yeah.
Right. And they just don't want to break it out. They don't want to break it out for us.
Yeah, I mean they should, but yeah.
They should.
Anyways.
Were we
even talking about Chrono Trigger? Yeah, okay.
We were talking about Chrono Trigger, and then we went to a whole different level of existence. It's all good.
Yeah, all right. That was a little bit of a detour.
That's what happens. But yeah, that's pretty much, I guess, what we've been playing. I do want to give a shout out to Beat Bull Games, and I don't know if you saw the stream my stream on, I think it was Saturday. I actually came back from like eating a bunch of food at Thanksgiving, and this is actually someone who was on stream with who just a person who came in. I think I might have been playing Undertale, or I'm just gonna say it was Undertale, even if it wasn't Undertale. I was playing a game, and they were like, "Hey, I also work on in my free time as a hobby, making games, right?" And I think you actually came into no, you didn't come into it. Someone else did, and they're like, "What is this game you're playing?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, this is what Beat Bull made. Like, this is his game." And he's I believe he's a college student, and he's also working as well. And of course, like, he has a passion for games. So him and his little brother, actually made this game in Unity called Inseparable, and it takes the concept, and I'll pull up a the good old VOD really quick. But it takes the concept of two players. It's like local multiplayer, local split screen multiplayer, and it's two different people linked together by like a laser, and you essentially defeat the enemies by running through them with the laser. But you have to work together and move in the proper directions. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It's a very simple game, but he was looking for some feedback on it, and I was happy to give it to him. If you're looking for just a little fun little game to kind of experiment around with, go check out Inseparable. It's on Steam for $3.
Oh yeah.
So wow. There's only 3 levels. It's not too long, and if you have someone you can play it with, that's even better. You can play it by itself. It is possible to play the game by its using the WASD controllers, control WASD and the arrow keys. There we go. I really need a third monitor, man. I've been thinking about things to buy, and
I mean, Amazon's doing the Black Friday sale right now. You could probably find a super cheap monitor.
I think it ends though, like tonight at midnight or something like that.
1, 2,
right?
3.
Is it
No, it ends tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay. Maybe I should, man. I don't know. Like I've been. I don't know. I don't have the room for that monitor though. Is the issue?
You just want like a cheap side monitor, so 1080p, 60 hertz, nothing fancy, right?
Yeah, nothing fancy.
Yeah, I'm literally looking at one for like Ichiman N. So that's the one. That's right there. Yeah.
That's the one. That's the little mini one. I can put like something up just right above. But yeah, you can see it on screen now. This is the game, and like I said, you're linked by 2 different things. It's like I said, super simple. But I gotta give credit when someone puts their hard work into making something creatively, and it actually comes out as something that's playable and fun to play. Because it got me frustrated at one point.
Yeah, it looks like you're just killing ghosts and stuff.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. I was doing good until that one enemy. You gotta balance him, man. Balance that dude. That's all I gotta say.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyways, Ehez up in the chat. Welcome, my friend. He wants us to buy him a PS5. Sure. Buy me a Switch.
Well, I think even if he bought you a Switch and you bought him a PS5, I think it works out in his favor still.
Buy me 2 Switches then at least. I need to get my money's worth. Buy me a Switch and a TV or something. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to move on to the news after the break. Don't go anywhere, everyone. As you know, anyone who is already here.
Yeah.
Well, you stay here. But if you're not here and you're listening and you're
close, end the call. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. If you're listening on iTunes or wherever, audio wise, we'll be back after this break. We'll catch you a little bit later. Hey, welcome back from the break, everyone. If you were listening. It's so weird. The transitionings for these things are so strange, man.
Yeah. You should get Untitled Goose Game.
Why that game?
It's on sale.
There's a lot of games on sale right now
that's true.
For the Steam Autumn sale. I woke up last week and I looked at my email. Steam will send you an email when something on your wish list is on sale. And I'm like, okay, cool. This is on sale on my wish list. And it's like, you have 1 game on sale and 17 others. I'm like, what just happened? Because I wasn't thinking about it, but
yeah, you should buy actually. Yeah, don't get Untitled Goose Game. You're right. You should get Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. You should stream it. I would actually watch that.
You should stream it. I would watch that.
Really?
I'm not gonna. No. I'd watch like the first stream and I'd be like, I'm out, man. It's pretty good. I don't know. Like that game looked like.
It says recent reviews say overwhelmingly positive.
I thought you were gonna say recent reviews say over 9,000.
No. I don't know how many reviews there are. There's only. Oh wow, actually, it's quite a lot. There's like 16,000 reviews.
Who wants us to get Jump Force?
Is Jump Force on sale? Let me check.
It probably is. I mean, no one wants. I mean, garbage is always on sale.
It is. It is on sale. Holy shit.
Yeah, the trash is always on sale, man. It's always on a dumpster fire. How much is it?
Yeah, so it's 75% off right now.
Look at that, 75% off. Why should we get it when you can get it ahead? Anyone, if you get Jump Force, you can let us know how it is. I don't know, like, just stop it, Bandai Namco. Stop it. Stop trying to celebrate Jump. Stop trying to celebrate yourself. You mess it up every time. Let me see what the
reviews are. So recent reviews say mostly positive.
Mm-hmm.
All reviews say mixed. But yeah, apparently Kakarot's actually a decent game. So you should get Kakarot.
So Kakarot is that also 75% off?
It's 60% off.
That's not enough. It needs to go back. It needs to be 75.
I guess you can wait a year then.
I could play Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Yeah, this one's different though. This one's an RPG.
Yeah, it's supposed to inspire me to be my own Kakarot. I don't even think you are Goku. Are you?
Yeah, you are.
Wait, oh no, it's the Xeno. I think like was it the Xenosaga, Xenoblade, Xeno Gears? I can't call it. Xenoverse. Xenoverse. There we go. Dragon Ball Xenoverse is the one where you play alongside of the Z Warriors as you, and you get to do all those cool things.
Yeah.
Cool things. But Bandai Namco make a decent Hunter x Hunter game.
It could.
I didn't
know that there was. I didn't know there was a season pass really for Kakarot.
What? How is there? What is there a season pass for?
Let's see here. New transformation for Goku and Vegeta. So I think that's Super Saiyan Blue, right? Or God, whatever it is now.
Oh, Super Saiyan Baby Blue.
Increase. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So you get SSGSS.
SSGSS.
Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan is what that stands for. What does that stand for again?
No. It's Super Saiyan. God. Super Saiyan?
That's literally what I just said, but yeah.
It's not. Hey, what's up? Boner Jams is here in the chat. UGC, baby, UGC, and UGB. How's it going?
What's the B stand for?
This is what we just all went silent. We all went silent there. What does the B stand for? UGB. We're not gonna.
Anyways, so it's SSGSS, which I think is Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and then you fight Golden Frieza, which is I think that's the story of the second movie or the second arc if you're watching Super.
I think so. Oh, it was a mistype. Okay. But yeah. I don't know. How do you even spell Kakarot?
KAKA.
Kakarot. Kakarot. Okay. Well, I'm just putting things. I don't know how to spell either, so so bad. Yeah, but I don't know. Are you looking for any games on sale? Actually, like for the Steam sale this time?
No, I have a bunch of stuff on my wish list, but I'm not like buying anything. Just because I have a lot of games that are coming out like soon, like in a week. This week actually, and then the week after that, and that's already a lot of money. So I'm like, I should probably not.
I bit the bucket. I bought something.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I couldn't. So like, I literally tried putting all 17 games into your
cart. That would have been like $100-some.
It was $200.
Yeah,
it was $200, and I was like, well, I know I wasn't gonna buy all this anyways, but I just wanted to see. And I was like, you know what? Let me just look at what is essential. Actually, none of it's essential. Honestly, none of it is. So, I decided to take out some of the things in the wonderful cart. And Doom Eternal was, I think it's like 75 or 76% off or something.
Yeah, it's down to like $30.
It's basically,
so it's really good.
It's really cheap. I was like, this is the lowest I've seen it. I'm gonna grab this. It has saying, Doom Eternal, and then he's also saying, so Code Vein, I think it was 30, around 30 something. 60% off, but it was around $30 or something.
Yeah, Code Vein was good. I binged Code Vein early this year. Good game.
See, I was like, Code Vein. Every time I see this game on sale, it's kind of like when I see Ryza on sale, and I feel which Ryza is on sale for 30. I think it's like 30% and not 30. Was it 39%? The Sankyu is what they had. Was what they were doing. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel on the edge about those. I still have Neo to play. I need to finish up Neo, so that's my Souls game that I need to finish up. But no, the second game I got was Bloodstained. I think Bloodstained was like 50% off.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what, this is the lowest I've seen it. Let me grab this. And then finally, I actually grabbed Death Stranding for 50% off.
So like $100 worth of games right there, yeah?
No, it was only, almost.
It would have been closer to that, yeah.
Yeah, it was close to that. It was about $80. Yeah, it was about $80. So yeah. why did I do this, man? I need other things like that cheap monitor we were just talking about.
Yeah, that was the price. Actually, you could have. Yeah, if you think about it, you could have got the monitor.
I could have gotten a cheap monitor. That third. But you have
video games now, so it's all good. How do they run? Have you tried installing them or what? Are they running okay or what? I think Doom probably runs fine.
No, I Doom probably runs fine. I'm pretty sure they all run decent on my graphics card, my mid tier. I mean, I've really been looking at that 3070, man. I've been looking at it, and I'm just like, man, it would be really nice to see the ray tracing and all that crazy, those nice little reflections in Death Stranding when I play it.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of games have ray tracing right now. I know when Cyberpunk launches, it'll have ray tracing for NVIDIA cards exclusively.
Yeah.
If an AMD card, like the 68 or the 60,
I think it's later on it'll be getting
XT. Sorry, what?
Later on it'll be getting that functionality.
Yeah, later on, but like not like right now. But
yeah.
Which is fine because I have an NVIDIA card, so I'm okay.
Yeah, so I've been looking. I was like, man, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time I should upgrade.
Right. I mean, sure. How much are the cards again? The 3070 is what, like
70,000 yen. So
yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah, so $700 basically. Bonner Jams is saying write it off as a business expense. And since you have we can write it off as a business expense?
No.
Make sure your PSU can handle. Oh wait, can my PSU even handle this 370?
What's your PSU? Do you know what the wattage is?
I can't remember. I think we have more than needed, right?
Because I have a 650 watt PSU and I have a 3080. And I'm fine, actually. I'm actually fine on 650.
I feel like I should be good. I'll check it out, but I guess we'll find out when I plug it in and it goes.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, then you have to buy a new PSU then, yeah.
And it just dies like that. I guess we'll find out then. So anyways, yeah, the Steam sale, it's going on right now. I think it's going on until, actually, I don't know when it's going to end. Does anyone know when it's...
it'll end soon, actually.
I think it's like
this because this Christmas sale's coming. Oh, December 1st. So yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, December 1st. It's really strange. It's an autumn sale, but it really is just a Black Friday sale.
Oh yeah, it is Black Friday. Because it's not gonna run for too long because the Christmas sale's starting in 3 weeks, right? So
yep, 3 weeks, and I was just like, hey, it's Christmas, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. That was it. In terms of news, I guess we'll hop on over and check some of this out before we head on out for the night or day or whatever. I'm having a hard time this podcast, guys. Just give me a just help me through it.
Well, I could get the entire Assassin's Creed like bundle, or not the bundle. There's 4 Assassin's Creed games for like $35. It's Syndicate, Unity, Rogue, and Black Flag, just all combined right there.
It is a lot. I guess we could hold up. I could pull it up on the screen really quick.
No, it's fine. I'm not gonna buy Assassin's Creed.
Oh, you don't want to look at all the wonderful. This is what I hate the most is when I go up here and it just pulls up Dead Space 3. EA, the game still ain't working for me. I need to get a refund now because I gave them enough time.
How's it not working?
It's supposed to. Okay, so it's supposed to confirm with Origins that I have the game, right? So Origins has a key, and then Steam verifies that key. Well, for some reason, it's not verifying the key. It's gone from, you do not own this game, can you enter the correct key, to, you own this game, please install it. And now it's just like, it's always grayed out on Origin. I've like uninstalled it, reinstalled it, cleared the Steam cache, cleared the Origins cache, validated the game files. I've done everything I could possibly think to do. I've contacted support twice, waited 30 minutes the first time, waited an hour the second time for them to tell me both the same times that our engineers are working on some server issues. And then I see someone post a Dead Space 3 clip online and I'm like, what the heck? Why?
You can grab your key. So if you go to your Steam library, you can right click on any game in your library.
Yeah, the key is there.
And then you can look at your key and then you can try to just like put that straight into Origin, and that might work actually sometimes.
I guess we'll try. I guess I'll try. If that works, that means that you are better than Origin's own customer support team.
Yeah, I guess.
They were. Oh, I'm just saying. Well, there's that Untitled Goose Game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, $15. The game's fun, man. And they added like 2-player to it.
Did you even finish it?
Of course I did. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there were some moments where I was just like, oh, I could get Ori. I could get I already have Ori. There's some games that I was like, oh man, it would be kind of cool if I got that. But yeah, Boner Jams is saying it's the best game duck he's got. Wait, he's the game duck. He's the best.
Yeah, I am the best.
Oh, wait, is this actually you, like in game?
That's a goose, not a duck.
Oh, maybe you should be the game goose.
Sure. Well, you're the failure chicken. We just need a third fowl.
We need a third member for the third foul.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah. So you can see all this stuff on sale. Look at the Dead Space. Look at it. I don't own it. I own it, you people. My goodness. Anyways, you can check out all this stuff on Steam. In terms of news, I don't think we really have much. I mean, we've got this one thing we definitely want to talk about, which is the opening of the Super Nintendo World coming on February 4th here in Japan.
Next year. That's in like what, 2 months from now, right?
Yep, 2 months from now. You can risk your COVID and head on out to get that Mario Kart in real life, not in Shibuya. Bump that. That's not real Mario Kart. How come this won't? Get big.
This is real Mario Kart right here. This
oh my goodness. Get big. Get bigger. Go full screen. Okay. I think it's already full screen, so it's like, no, you can't full screen.
Not full screen at all.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Just view on YouTube. Click on the text that says YouTube.
What did I click on? I clicked on a Dell product support.
What's happening?
I told you this was going to be a.
What are you showing us?
I don't know. It was the Dell product support, man. I don't know what happened. Okay, there we go. Here we go.
Click on. That'll work fine. Okay, whatever.
Look.
Smacking your crotch. Anyways, this is a trailer, a little like media video to show off the parts of Super Mario Land, whatever it's called, Super Mario World. I don't know. I can't hear this, by the way. I mean, you can hear this.
Yeah,
I can't hear this, but stream can hear this. I bet, probably. Yeah.
Anyways, I turned it off. Yeah.
No, show the Mario Kart video.
The Mario Kart video? There's a Mario Kart video?
Yeah.
Oh, for real? Hold up. Let me. What is that on the same page? Somewhere down here?
Probably not. I can find it for you.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Yeah. Maybe it's here.
AR headset.
There's some Asian lady who's telling us about.
No, it's some Asian lady. Okay.
there's an.
Yeah, no,
okay,
that's
hold on.
Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, that's an Asian lady. Right here, this is fine. Yeah, here, just bigify this fine.
Oh, okay.
This is a Mario Kart roller coaster, and this looks like legit really good. This is the Verge now. You're playing a Verge video.
Am I playing against a Verge iPhone 12 video? Oh gosh.
What are you doing?
I'm failing so hard, man. Okay, hold up. Okay. Let me get Boner Jam straight. Let me get Boner Jam's the information. Okay, so this is at Universal Studios Japan. This is a similar to like Walt Disney World, how they have was it Star Wars Park or their
Star Wars Park.
It's their themed version, right?
Yeah, because like I think it's Florida, they have the Harry Potter part of Universal Studios. Yeah, this would be that, but it's for Nintendo stuff.
But it's for Nintendo, yeah. So this is essentially so what you're looking at is Super Nintendo World, and this, I'm guessing, is what they envision it to be. I can't tell you 100% because I've never seen it, but press have been there. But we're just going to say this is like a mock-up of Super Nintendo World, Universal Studios Japan, inside of a game. Anyways, you start off in Bowser's Castle, so I don't know. There's real-life Mario Kart as a roller coaster. That's an AR.
Yeah,
it's augmented reality.
One of the rides is Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
One of the attractions is Mario Kart.
You can wear these awesome Mario Kart goggles that will soon to be in a Mario Kart game or a Mario game.
What?
You were supposed to give me the video. What?
Sorry.
You were supposed to give me the video. I was stalling, man. I was stalling for the video the entire time.
No. So the AR is like you wear that while you are on the coaster, so to overlay like the experience of Mario Kart. Did you? Otherwise, you're just riding a coaster. You're just riding a roller coaster, right?
That is very true. Did you actually ever? Did you ever do Mario Kart in? I can't remember if it was Shinjuku, like the VR world.
Oh no, I didn't. Did you?
Yo, yes.
Yeah, did you do that?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. After playing that, I could only say this is how Mario Kart should be.
Right. So for a little bit, for a limited time, they did a VR version of Mario Kart. So you kind of put on a headset and you just play Mario Kart in VR. You're actually sitting in like an arcade kind of like cab kind of thing.
Yep.
And you're playing VR Mario Kart. But this is a Mario Kart roller coaster with AR stuff on top of your face.
Yeah. So round trip. It's about $300 to get to Osaka from Tokyo.
Yeah, if you have like a little bit of money saved up, you could do that. You buy your train ticket, you buy a hotel, and then you kind of have like a weekend. I guess we could do this. It's opening next year in February, but I'm like, is like COVID gonna be okay in February? Probably not, but
probably not.
I want to go because that opens soon, honestly, like February. But
February is really close. I mean, if the vaccine and stuff is done around, what is it? April is what people keep saying. They keep saying April, and I feel like April is like some financial quarter.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
That's what I feel like. It's like, oh yeah, the financial quarter is happening. We're going to get this by April, guys. It's like COVID is on schedule.
Yeah, it's like a miracle it'll disappear one day. In the wise words of some world leader.
But what's not too wise? I don't know. Is this wise? I don't mind it. It's kind of hokey and fun. Mila Jovovich, which I said her name right, is coming to Iceborne over here in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. There's going to be a collaboration where you can play as the Jovovich. This trailer doesn't even need music, everybody.
Does she have a name? That's Artemis or something?
I don't. Does she have a name?
Yeah, like her character, I think. I think it's
Artemis. Yes, yeah, it's Artemis. I didn't know she was also in the Fifth Element. Is that where she got her start? The Fifth Element?
She was, absolutely in the Fifth Element, yeah.
Oh, so she just... Oh, that's cool. Anyways, she's coming to Monster Hunter Iceborne, and you get to speak Monster Hunter language.
Yeah, that's cool, I guess.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, right?
Right here, the subtitles, Monster Hunter language.
This is what... I just don't get it. Monster Hunter language. I guess they had to actually clarify this at one point or something like that.
It's like people are probably like, "What language is that?"
Were people actually wondering what language was that? Is there anyone
ask Capcom. Tweet at Capcom. Be like, "Why did you have to clarify on subtitles?"
Oh, I guess. Well, Boner Gems is also saying that April is when the vaccine will be available for some. It just won't be mass produced until like late next year. They won't have enough for everyone at first, which we've seen that situation before in very much apocalyptic situations when it's about to be a riot, but we know who's going to get it, right? We know who's getting it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Exactly. We'll keep it a secret, everybody. We'll keep who's getting it a secret.
Yeah, that's when the park opens, so I'm going to be looking forward to going to that eventually. Hopefully it'll be good. I don't want to go when it's too crowded, and I don't want to go when I'll die. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't want to go if you'll die, or you don't want to go when you'll die, like before.
If I'll die.
Oh, if you'll die.
You know what? Now I think about it, I'll die for Mario
YOLO?
Kart. Let's do it.
YOLO for it, man. Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out next week. I think we had to trip over it for a second, like, wait, next week? And then you were like, December
10th. Yeah.
December 10th, it is next week. That's soon. Oh my goodness. That's too crazy. Anyways, it's coming out, and you'll be able to get your Cyberpunk on. Apparently, everything's up by 50% digital over their normal pre-orders for The Witcher. It's the highest thing that's going to come out in the year, probably, or next year, or any other year after that. Everyone's going to be playing Cyberpunk except me.
You're not gonna get Cyberpunk?
No, I'm playing Nier Automata.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna
get Cyberpunk eventually?
I don't know. That's the weird thing. Like, if I don't get it now, I don't think I'll get it. It's a sad thing.
That's fair.
But I did get The Witcher 3, and I do like The Witcher 3. I didn't finish The Witcher 3, but
I like The Witcher 3 as well. So, I've been looking at some more trailers for Cyberpunk, and I'm like, this looks really actually pretty good. I'm probably gonna like really sink into this game. So I'm gonna get it when it comes out.
Oh, Cyberpunk, man, I'm just saying, so good, but I don't want it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I don't want to live another life. You know what I mean?
I'll get it. Yeah.
You can live that life for me. Let me know how it goes.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'll probably just be like, yeah, it's really good. Like, that's probably the exact words I'll just say to you. Like, yeah, it's good.
But anyways, in the interest of time, I'm gonna just flash by all the news. We did have a super
one of those tabs is accidentally porn.
One of these tabs is Nintendo has killed any hope for the Smash Brothers scene to become a top level esport. I don't know. Oh, this is from Event Hubs, everybody, which I do respect Event Hubs, but everyone has their nice little clickbait tabs. But anyways, I don't know. That happened. So a Smash Brothers tournament was going to go on online for Super Smash Brothers Melee. But unfortunately, Nintendo said, no, you can't do it because this is, as Root said, explained to me earlier, probably because not only is it on emulated software, but it's also using modified code to allow you to play online that is not sanctioned or not even made by Nintendo. But hey, how are you going to get the community together? Go play in COVID. There we go. If you want to go play some Apex, the Holiday Bash is going to be going on from December 1st, which is, I think, tomorrow.
Way but we're in Japan, so 2 days from now.
So 2 days from today. If you want to go check it out, though, I think it's the same as last year's Holiday Bash, but there is a little bit difference going on.
Did they put Mirage Voyage on the new map?
No. Have you seen this trailer?
No, I didn't watch this at all.
Yeah, at the very end, Mirage is just like, hey, wait, where's my boat?
But it showed it in the trailer, right? There was a tree on it.
Yeah, I guess so. I still didn't even see where it was.
Yeah, it was in the trailer. Go skim the trailer for probably a tree.
Where the tree is at. I mean, like the thing is, so the difference with this event is that instead of like last year, and I didn't actually play last year, was that I believe once you died, you had to go to like some waiting area or something like that. So this is essentially just the train event. What's going to happen is those drop ships from Kings Canyon are going to come down, and once you die after the first wave of trying to get the train. That's where it was.
Oh no, that's not.
Yeah, those are the Kings.
Normal,
those are
that's just a normal supply ship.
Yeah, there's 5 supply ships that are going to be down, and once you die, your team's going to immediately respawn on top of one of those ships or from one of those ships. I don't know if you choose or what, but that's pretty much the new game mode or the twist on the old game mode that they had from last year. So respawning hover tanks, that's what they're called. I never know that they were called hover tanks, but hey. They're hover tanks. So if you're looking for some Apex, go ahead and get that pecs on, get your pecs on. And then, of course, if you haven't looked at the new World Ends With You star trailer.
Yeah, what am I trying to say?
Yeah. I couldn't tell. Neo, The World Ends With You. Guys, I'm out of luck. I don't have anything else. I gave up.
Well, the game looks good 13 years after original came out, so that's exciting.
Yep. Everything else I have is about PlayStation 5s. I know Boner Jams in the chat is enjoying his PS5. And
is it big? It's big, isn't it, Boner Jams? That's what she said, but yeah, it's pretty big.
Oh my goodness. You guys starting with these jokes again. It's not a bad thing. People apparently want their PlayStation 5s. I saw actually before we started streaming tonight that on Twitter, Japanese Twitter, Sony store is trending right now.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Because Sony is just saying, well, they if you apply to get your lottery, your raffle to win your PlayStation 5, chance to buy a PlayStation 5, tonight was when the results came out. So people find out they didn't get it or they didn't. It's literally
most people didn't get their PS5, but yeah.
Yeah, most people were unfortunately sad. I know a lot of places restocked before Black Friday, and overall, it seems like people really want a PS5.
Yeah.
At least what the media is trying to tell me. I don't know. But literally 75% of the size of his child.
Yeah, but probably heavier, and probably heavier too. Actually.
Hey, but it runs buttery smooth. So,
unlike his child.
Yeah. Unlike your child.
Can you ray trace? You pointing at his kid. Can you ray trace?
Can you ray trace? I think we found the episode title. Can you ray trace? I mean, if you're a kid, if you can ray trace, you're light years ahead of most other children in this world. You're advanced. But yeah, he's saying No Man's Sky 1080p 4K is beautiful, but close to heavier. Anyways, we've hit our time limit. I think we're even a little bit over. We had a little break in there, but I gotta say thanks for everyone and to everyone for joining to Boner Jams and also Flame Noob. Thanks for hopping in here as well, showing that love and support. And I gotta say, you can follow us. Remember, myself at NinjaTrixta on Twitch, and you can also follow my co-host Root24 on Twitch as well at Root24.
Yeah.
That was strange. And yeah, you can also follow us on Twitter at Unknown Games Podcast, UGP_cast. Remember to leave a 5-star review on iTunes or any of your places that you listen to the podcast. And yeah, follow, subscribe, do those fun little things. We'll check you guys later for episode number 62 of the Unknown Games.
Oh yeah, my stream is muted actually.
Yeah. No one else will hear that except for me. So I'm gonna edit that out. I don't know. It'll be there. I'll leave it there, sure. Everyone. So we'll catch you guys next week. Alex, you got anything you want to say?
I don't know. I'm streaming Yakuza tomorrow.
Well, go watch Alex stream Yakuza tomorrow if you're here. If not, just go watch him stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9:30 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. Sorry, 9 p.m.
Yeah, usually around there, sometime around there.
Yeah, you can catch me on other days as well. So anyways, we'll catch you guys later. Take it easy. You set the tone. Go play some games. Enjoy your life. Stay safe. Peace.
All right, peace.
Yappe! I am a perfect human.
Hey, pussy boys!
All right.
Are we still live?
I got shut down. Peace, everybody.